Welcome back to Awake and Bake, where we get high vibes and talk about the universe. I'm your host, Danny, and I'm so sorry. I just recorded this whole video without the mic. So the audio is about to get really bad, and I'm sorry about that. And hopefully I won't forget next time. For today's Smoke With Me episode, we're going to do our tarot reading for August, see what source has to say, what our spirit guides have to say. This is not like based on what is going on with the stars, like astrologically, like specifically for Leo season. It's literally just for the month of August. What are the guides trying to tell you? What are they using me as a channel for to tell you? Before we get into it, as always, make sure you have something to drink and something to smoke. I have this high 90s indica disposable, like all-in-one vibe. So I actually bought this for a photo shoot that I just had recently, and I couldn't get it open at the shoot. Sometimes they make packaging for these things way too fucking hard. Like they're child-proof and Danny-proof. Let's all take a hit real quick and then we'll get into it. For today's episode, now we're gonna do tarot, but first, can we have a check-in? How the fuck are y'all doing? What's in my hair? Okay, that's pretty on brand for what's happening. I am personally having the most emotional few weeks. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I can cry at literally anything, good, bad, happy, sad, in the middle, doesn't fucking matter. And before you ask, no, I'm not pregnant. I feel like all I do is get my period. That's just my whole life is getting my period. So what the fuck? And like I said, it's not even just, it's not just me being sad. Is that shit still in my hair? Like, I will cry over a commercial, a memory, a good interaction I have with a stranger on the street, a puppy. That one's pretty typical for me. I did cry today, though, for, not a cute reason. I was on a walk, not even just, a hot girl walk, which, obviously it's always a hot girl walk. I was on the way to get my meds. I was on the way to the pharmacy, bitch. Trying to get my mental meds, okay? Don't fuck with me when I haven't had my meds yet, bitch. So I'm walking back from the pharmacy. I'm on FaceTime with my best friend. I'm almost home, which kind of just makes this worse because it was, right outside of my apartment, and I was like, now he knows where I live. But there's this weird motherfucker out there. He's watching me walk from, a long ways away. And I'm like, you know what? I'm a cute girl. He's probably just admiring. As long as you're not fucking gawking at me, I'm not gonna say shit most of the time. I'm kind of used to it at this point. Not like that, but also like that. All my bad bitches know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I get within a yard of him, and wow, I'm so impressed that I just used that terminology, because it really was about 3 feet away. He had his phone out the whole time, and then he literally picks it up, and as I walk by, he goes takes literal fucking pictures of me. And it was obvious, and I stopped and kind of froze and looked at him, and then he put his phone down and walked a few feet away and then kept looking at me and looking at his phone and trying to take pictures of me. I don't know why I didn't respond. I did respond, but I just stood there fucking frozen. My jaw dropped and I said, oh my God, this motherfucker's taking pictures of me right now. But I didn't kick his ass or anything or be someone stop him. I just was on FaceTime what do I do? So I'm literally outside of my apartment on FaceTime. Now I'm 3 yards away from this dude, crying, saying out loud, this motherfucker just took a picture of me. Came inside, had a small anxiety attack, texted my husband about it. He was very protective, so I was all right, I feel better. Then I jumped on my pole, spun around a little bit, felt way, way better after that, and not gonna lie, I smashed on some takeout. I ordered food, so I'm only saying all this to be I'm fine, not a big deal, but I can't stop fucking crying. So I want to know, hey universe, I'm very emotional right now. I'm hoping I'm not the only one experiencing just very big feelings right now, good and bad. And when I have really big feelings, I don't always know how to trust them, because my emotions are so big, my thoughts and my feelings kind of get mixed up. So what I decided was, you know what, bitch, I literally don't have an answer for this. I'm trying to tap into source, and source is breathe, bitch, give it time. We're gonna pull tarot because I trust tarot more than I trust myself right now. Let's take another hit first. Let's calm the fuck down. Let's take a fucking breath. Also, I just want to say, if this dude would have asked to take a picture of me, I probably would have said yes. I'm the type of bitch, I will post my ass online. It's all about consent for me. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's hit this shit. What a break! All right, let's get the fuck into it. Source, we're just looking for some guidance. Just kind of tell us what to expect. What are the themes for August? What vibe should we go into August with? It's also Leo season, so me being overly emotional, big feelings, fiery energy, yes, absolutely. But the crying and stuff, baby, I'm a Leo rising. So I'm trying to really be in my power right now. I don't want to be crying. Look at the spread. This is a horrible way to present it. I'm just being dumb. We're starting with 9 of materials. Then we got Page of Voices, finishing off with Muse of Voices. Let's hit this. Y'all keep smoking. I'm gonna like kind of sit with these for a second, figure out what the message is. Oh, I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I don't think that answered any of the questions about why I'm emotional, but that is such a beautiful reading that I'm about to share with you guys. I just sat down and like really got into it, figured out what I think Source is really trying to say to us, and I'm so excited to tell you. So for the month of August, you guys, if you've been going through it recently, trials and tribulations, just feels like, okay, I've been on an uphill battle for quite some time. When am I gonna like hit the peak? Now, baby, August is your month. You are about to reap the motherfucking benefits. That Nine of Materials is talking about like material things. But you guys are about to really step into an abundance and prosperity mindset and also like a lavish lifestyle. So if you've been stressed about money, money's coming at you, baby. If you've been worried about logistics of how you're going to be able to just pay for shit, you're going to be fine and more. You're going to be gifted, blessed with even more because you deserve that and you have put in the work for it. You are entering a time of comfort, security, wealth, and honestly just enjoying the fruits of your labor. Following card was Page of Voices, which is super interesting because that talks about being a student, having a thirst for knowledge, staying curious, and just like continuing to grow. And then the last card I pulled was Muse of Voices. This is a really good one to end on because it's literally just being aligned with your higher self and intuitive knowing. So it's finding spiritual truth and purpose. It has to do with like honest leadership. It's intuitive knowing, and it's that like bird's eye view, that hindsight. Like you are really having a clear understanding and connection to your intuition. So you're seeing everything from a very intuitive stance, a very bird's eye view stance. So you're like, well, damn, bitch, how does this all connect? I got you. First of all, I found this to be a very personal reading. I recently have been blessed with some opportunities that I've been really wanting. And most people just be like, hell yeah, like anytime any person gets an opportunity that they've been wanting, you should be proud of yourself and like keep it moving. You don't really have to think about it too much after that. But for some reason, I've been like, damn, like what if I don't deserve it? What if I'm not good enough at it or da 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 da? Bitch, shut the fuck up. You got the blessing because you were ready for it. You do deserve it. Don't feel guilty for all these blessings that you're about to get in your life. That's what this whole message is about, okay? So when you get all these blessings in your life, don't feel guilty about it. Don't be mean to yourself like I don't deserve it, but use it to make yourself a better person. Keep growing, keep educating yourself and pushing yourself to be the best person you can be, not just for yourself, but honestly for the greater good. It's really not always about ourselves. And you're doing a great fucking job. You are literally doing such a good job. You are listening to your higher self. You're on your path. You're on your shit. You're trying to be super mindful and self-aware. And like, I see that, bitch. You're killing it. That's why you're going to be rewarded. So when you're rewarded, don't be mean to yourself. Be like, oh my God, I don't deserve it. Be grateful for it and then use it to make you better. Make sense? I was honestly like getting really, really emotional because I am at a place now where I'm able to afford groceries, whatever groceries I need, depending on like my health at that time. I have a lot of health issues. So during certain flare-ups and stuff like that, my diet changes like pretty drastically. And I was just thinking about how like for years I wasn't able to just like, oh, I need a ton of groceries right now for this specific situation. And like they could get pretty expensive sometimes and I wouldn't be able to afford that. And then I was just getting like really emotional, kind of hard on myself and feeling like, am I a bad person for like buying enough groceries for myself? And it's like, we should all be able to afford groceries. I'm not about to be mad at myself. I'm gonna be mad at the institution and I'm gonna keep educating myself and bettering myself and doing what I can so I can help other people as well. Everyone watching Awake and Bake, we are the good, wealthy people. We only speak wealth and abundance into our life. And when we receive it, we only use it for good. We use it to help ourselves, fuel ourselves, educate ourselves, make ourselves better so we can go out and make the world better. That's the difference between like us and them. And when I say them, I mean like billionaires and shit. Because let's be fucking clear. It's nothing wrong with having money. The goal is not to be fucking broke. The goal is for all of us to have enough money to be in a healthy, stable position in our lives, right? So congratulations, hooker whores and everybody watching this right now. Abundance is coming your way, financial stability, and honestly, like wealth and prosperity and the fruits of your labor, like the specific card says, is coming your way. So what are you gonna do with it? You better be grateful. You better love it, live it, laugh it, all that voice crack. Did you hear it? It was subtle, but it was beautiful. Enjoy it. You deserve it. And then also go out into the world and be a good fucking person and do good things. Let's take another hit. My best friend and I always say, we just want to have exactly enough money for everything that we need. So like if in that moment I need to buy a car, I'll have enough money for the car. If in that moment I need to buy groceries, I have enough money for the groceries. All right, I think I'm like rambling too much and I'm gonna just start saying dumb shit that makes no sense. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your grandma, and as always, stay high.